Hey guys, I am gonna try something. Not sure if it's gonna work, but back in the 70s, you could smoke in airplanes. I don't smoke. Not gonna let anybody smoke in my sim. And these didn't come with ashtrays. So, don't know exactly if it's gonna work, but I'm hoping that I can spray this with the foam and create a little pocket. If I stick it. I'm not sure. Okay. Yep, that is it. That's what I want to do. Make sure big hole all around everything that I want. Get up through there. I'm going to put some tape there. Put a piece of tape there. Put it like that. Tape that there. Actually, you can do it like that. Now, when I spray it right here, it's going to cover all this. Rip that out after it dries. In theory, the worst case scenario, I break it out around it. I'm also going to fill these guys in because obviously they've been repaired at one point and they still felt pretty broken down. Gotta do a little different so the foam. Well, if the foam goes on there, then it's not going to stick in the door. All that. I want that baby full. I want this one full. And we'll see if those work. They might not work. They might work. Grabbing a yogurt. That's kind of funny.
Huh?
That's kind of funny.
Just edit that out.
We will. It's just funny that you were like, I don't want to go in the garage and grab a yogurt.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird.
It's not weird.
It is. You don't need random yogurt boy in your video.
Yogurt boy! Alright guys, we're back. Gonna use this. Look good. I don't know. Don't even know if this is gonna work, so we'll find out. I'm hoping it does. Pretty neat if it does. Take this off. No? Okay. Oh, off, on. Got it. Ah. Okay. Keep out of reach of everything. Fill the gaps. Firmly screwed on. Got it. The shear straw is fully seated in the valve. Yep. Got it. Pull open. Click. Hold it open, alright. When finished, close. Gloves. Because it gets on everything. Doesn't come off. Now, even though we'll only put a little bit in here, it'll expand up. It's going to keep growing, so we might have to come back and razor blade it off so it'll sit into the door. But it looks like it's going to fit. Oh yeah. It's way too much, especially because it expands, but it's alright. My hope is that this stuff sticks to a lot of stuff. I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that it sticks to the panel. I don't know if that's going to work. We're going to try it. Tap it down. Get on the panel too. Can't say that's working, huh? It's gonna work in here. Because in there, I'm just going to get it a little bit stronger than what it is. Kind of using this like glue in here to see if it'll help glue that down. And if not, it's not the end of the world. Just take a razor blade and cut it off if it doesn't work. Okay, well, the more I mess with it, the more I mess it up. Fill it, close it. Make sure, like this area, we don't want it on. So that's how it sits on the plane. There you go. Well, that's a little much. The can was $4, $3.88 at the Home Depot. So, if it doesn't work out, it was worth trying just to have fun. It does get hot. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to leave it and let it get too flammable. But there you go. Takes a couple hours to dry. We'll come back in a couple hours and check out how it goes. Alright guys, we let this stuff dry for a while. I did already shave off part of it here because I wanted to show you this is what it looks like after it's dried for a few hours. This is what it looks like after you've shaved it down. So what you want to do, and let me pick this up, move it over a little bit so you can see. If you notice the difference, this is all raised up. This is how it will dry, and this is the bit that I shaved off. What you want to do is shave it flush to where when you set it up on the door that it will still go in where it's supposed to. The cool thing is the inside. I'm gonna try to take it out. I don't think, no, the tin foil has glued itself to the foam. So I will leave that, and I actually might just wrap some more tin foil in there to make it look a little nicer. But you can try to pick that away. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Plus, it's not dry underneath it. But this stuff, super easy. This is, I wonder if there's any numbers on it. No. This is just a drywall that you can get from, I got it from Home Depot with the electrical toolkit. It's also the same brand, actually. Oh no, those are Klein. It comes in a kit where you can buy it by itself. You could probably use a bread knife too, but I wouldn't put it back into your kitchen. You can go to a secondhand store and pick one up for 50 cents, $1. But it just needs something to get in there. Razor blade will work as well, but it just saws it. Make sure not to hit the actual panel. I mean, it's not going to hurt it, but I'm trying to go as much at an angle as I can. There's not really much behind this, so I don't suspect that this will actually touch, but it's literally that easy. This one will be a little harder. You don't want to cut the tin foil. So I would start by taking little bits of it off. Looks like it's not fully dry in there, so also be cautious of that. I would refrain from sticking it on the plane until it's 100% dry, because you don't want the door panel to fully glue to it. You want to be able to take it off. Piece here, we'll just tear off back here. This one still has some in there. I don't know if I can get in there. A little piece sticking out. Yeah. Just shape it down to what you want. I wasn't going for anything particular. That actually worked pretty well. I think that if you wanted this to be 100% perfect, you could completely fill that with tin foil, balls and balls of tin foil. That way it can't compress it, it'll push the foam back. But yeah, that's gonna look pretty good. They went through that crack right there. Actually, it kind of glued that crack back together right there. That's kind of nice. Yeah, we'll get this put on the plane, and we'll get it. We'll get them kind of cleaned up. We might actually paint them, but we'll wash them and see kind of how they look. But there you go. Keep shaving it. Go over to your door. Check this out. Look what I happen to have right here. Don't know if it's going to fit it, but I'm not even sure if it's for this door. But I think it is. Oh yeah, look at that. So that fits perfectly. Shave that flush. This, don't force it, because it means that you have a little more touch in there. But this, I might have to get pretty creative. So I might have pushed it out a little too far with the tin foil. So I might have to redo this, but instead of just ripping it off and starting over, I'm just going to keep shaving it down. Because it's not off by much. So my main reasoning for wanting to do that there we go. Could totally make that work right there. It does stick up just a little bit. Yep. I'm gonna make it work, but when you do this tin foil, instead of pushing it back to make a cup, keep it 100% flat with this inner piece here, because it actually contacts this. But I'm close enough that I don't think it's that big of a deal. So, watch your fingers when you do this. This all hurts if you hit yourself. see that some of it's not dry in here. Do some vacuuming of this door. There you go. That sits flush there. That's good there. I don't mind that little bit of a gap. And that's, you know, that is supposed to be, oh, that part of the panel is broken, so that's how that's gonna sit anyway. Not sure what that little cutout's for. The other panel doesn't have that. Yep. There you go. Pop your pins back in. This guy is solid. Somebody can actually put their arm on it and you don't have to worry about it breaking because that foam's going to hold it solid. And you could actually, I don't know what all you'd want to put in that pocket, but holds the phone. So, alright guys, there you go. If you really feel like you need to, keep trimming. You can look back behind it and see what it's hitting. It's barely touching though on mine. Problem is this panel is so old. I'm scared it's just gonna fall apart. Yeah, it's just cracking to pieces. So instead of breaking it, I'll leave it like that. It won't be perfect, but it's a flight sim. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't beat yourself up if you can't get it perfect. It's all to have fun. And yeah, that white coming off those panels, would really have to clean those panels. I'm just gonna keep trimming it back, and when it's good enough for your personal taste, that's where I would leave it. The cool part is if you go too far, you just take it out, spray more foam, give it a go in a couple hours. Whenever it's just this, it's actually keeping that panel from locking in there. This one's already been previously done with fiberglass. Oh, yep. This one. Well, that's a bummer. Don't force it. The panels are so brittle, they'll just shatter. Bummer. Well, I guess since I have that piece, well, the whole thing is just falling apart. Okay, well, we're gonna stop there because I don't want to destroy the panel anymore. I knew these panels were pretty bad, but for me, it's just actually for the looks, and this door is not going to function anyway. So I'll probably just put some tape or something there so it doesn't fall through. Because that's good enough to look good. Just tape that back on. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh man, the whole panel's starting to fall apart. This here is Gorilla Duct, D-U-C-T tape. Amazing. I'll put this on there with this broken piece. Might not be able to get it back off, ever. It's really good stuff. Put it like that. There you go. Quick, easy, efficient. This door doesn't have all the latching stuff in it anyway, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to latch it. But there you go. That'll keep the handle from falling in. When it's on the plane, it'll look perfect. Alright guys, there's your video on strengthening these guys up. Oh yeah, making yourself a little bitty pocket here. I think it works great. You guys have a great day, and remember, land safely.